All right. We have another special presentation, Stephen Smiley.
Oh, she called me Stephen. No, only my mother calls me Stephen, so.
I see. Steve.
Steve. My name's Steve Smiley. I am the incoming chair of the Joint Consultation Council. I'm a Department Chair of Information Technology on the Northwest Campus. For those of you that don't know, during April is when the Joint Consultation Council kind of turns over. New officers get elected on the campuses, and the Joint Consultation Council is made up of the president and president-elect from each campus. And as the chair, I just get to hang around for another year. So, and that's my role. What the purpose of this is, we wanted to recognize the outgoing members and also have a special presentation for the outgoing JCC Chair, which we're very different and have so much in common. We talk for a few minutes, and also to introduce you to the new members. Outgoing members are presidents that didn't get elected chair, and they've gone through their leadership cycle. Karen Harrell from Northeast Campus. I would be very surprised if these people are here, because going to board meetings for 2 years, they're like, oh, cool. I didn't get elected. I don't have to go anymore like you guys do. So, but just to let you know, Stacy Metzler, she's an instructor of geology from South Campus. Dr. Jacqueline Miners, Associate Professor of Reading on the Southeast Campus. And Irene Throwers, the Department Chair of Communication and Fine Arts on Trinity River. And they've been doing this for 2 years, and their term of service is over.
Tell them we appreciate it.
And traditionally, the outgoing chair, the chair is a very difficult position. You usually deal with the administrators that are directly above you, but as the chair, you get to talk to everybody, board members, chancellors, presidents, and so you learn a lot about the college. And Dr. Tyson McMillan is a professor of computer science, and I hear the new department chair of computer science on Trinity River campus, and he performed that job very well for the past year. Excellent communicator. And
Steve and Tyson.
Oh, you want to take a picture? Okay.
Ago, we got a college mace, and you'll all remember that Tyson was the first bearer of the mace at the first commencement exercise.
All right. A few words of thanks. President Appleman, most excellent TCC Board, and Chancellor Giovannini. It has been my utmost joy to be the outgoing JCC Chair. It brings my heart joy to have served the faculty, staff, librarians, and folks who elected me to that particular position. With my humble West Texas joy, I try to do my best to serve with a spirit of excellence. You learn as you go, but we've had a great team and saw the scope of this wonderful, wonderful district through the process. I'm thankful to my JCC colleagues all along that road who are here representing the faculty and who will be doing that with a spirit of excellence throughout this process as well. And you're going to continue that important tradition as well. I am pleased to report that my parents, Danny and Marcy McMillan, are here today. If you please stand and be recognized. I know they look young, and they're wonderful. They're high school sweethearts who had me at the humble age of 17 years of age, and I'm just so glad that they have inspired me to continue to pursue my best of dreams, and they inspire each of their children to do the same, and I just love my parents, and thank you for that. I'm thankful for, in their absence, my brother Danny McMillan and my little sister Brianne as well, who continue to do and make me proud in everything that they do as well. I can think of no other joy in life than to be a teacher for Tarrant County College. And through this process, I'm going to be able to do a lot more of that, and I'm very, very happy, looking forward to it. These creative ideas are flowing, and I'm coming up with all these creative assignments, and the students are like, whoa, Dr. McMillan, you should stay JCC Chair. You're bringing too much at me, but I'm so happy to be back in the class. And I know where my heart is, and it's through teaching, and I certainly thank the Trinity River campus for giving me that opportunity. I learn from students just as much as they learn from me. It's an iterative process. It's a two-way street, and I really, really appreciate being able to learn from them. A student told me the other day, it was really, really interesting. He said, I met the chancellor, and he's a cool dude. I said, yes, indeed. I concur wholeheartedly. He's a cool dude. Indeed, the chancellor's leadership and commitment to communication and to listening. We talk about him being a man of few words, but what that means is he's listening and genuinely listening to the concerns we brought to faculty. I can truly say that he genuinely cares and listens, and I thank him for doing so in this particular role. I enjoyed, of course, working with the late and great Irma Johnson Hadley. I can tell you throughout these 3 years of service, I always thought that she was the smartest person in the room, and I'm very, very glad to have served with her and to saw that wonderful excellence in person. I also enjoyed working with Miss Angela Robinson in transition. She was very professional and wonderful in terms of working with her in this particular role as well. We on the JCC, we enjoyed the benefit of meeting monthly with administrators throughout the district and interacting with them. So the Vice Chancellor and Dr. Gates Black and the campus presidents, thank you again for your excellent work and working with y'all. The whole CALP, the whole Chancellor's executive leadership team, I thank you as well. On the JCC, I attended every board meeting for the past 3 years. Didn't miss any of them, and I've seen it grow. President Appman, you run a meeting better than anybody I think I've ever seen. I can only try to run it with the spirit of excellence that you do, and so I'm striving to do so. I'm learning from you and your great work. I said all that to say this. It's no easy task to hold the load of the faculty voice. However, my JCC colleagues are there to help share that load, and we share it with the spirit of excellence. To the new team, I say follow the great traditions established. To Steve Smiley, the new JCC Chair, I wish you all the best and success. You got my cell phone if you need it, but I remind you that I have a forward button in email and I will press it. Indeed. Seriously, thank you all for this opportunity, and thank you for the great work you do for TCC and our excellent students of this wonderful, wonderful district. Thank you for your time.
I'd like to make just one little short comment. Your face is going to be missed in the crowd because, you know, when we're speaking, there's, you know, people kind of slow, but you've always been smiling and accepting, and we're going to miss you too at this meeting. And you didn't miss a meeting. I know you did. Okay, all right. Check it.
Anybody else?
I do have a comment. You know, my first graduation ceremony, I hadn't even been sworn in yet. And I think that Chancellor Hadley had me sit next to you to just, I felt at home when I sat next to you that very first time I sat through the graduation. So I want to thank you very much. And you just made me smile. And every time I look out there, I really appreciate the support that you give us. And thank you for your leadership as well.
Thank you, Ms.
Thank you, Tyson.
Thank you.
We appreciate you.
I was going to